Join us for the next 3 days as we explore beautiful Tuscany. The South Croatia cruise was a highlight and a month of highlights. It was just the right change of pace that we needed at that stage of our holiday to recharge our batteries before the whirlwind of the next few weeks. We were sad to be leaving our friends in Croatia behind, but now it was time to fly back to Rome to pick up our rental car from the airport. We hired the largest car that we could without getting a van, and this was an Audi station wagon. This was because we needed a vehicle that was big enough to accommodate the luggage of 4 people who were going to be away on holiday for a month. It was a tight squeeze trying to fit all of our luggage into even a station wagon, so Sandra took over, and after a few attempts she managed to get it all fitted in the boot. We were now able to hit the road and start the Tuscany road trip. Starting in Rome, we will be making our way to Florence, stopping off at Saturnia Hot Springs, staying near Sienna, and visiting Volterra and San Gimignano along the way. Saturnia is a popular spot with locals, tourists and travel vloggers because of its uniqueness and its beauty. Be warned, if you're planning on visiting Saturnia, this place can be very busy and there will be crowds. The Air BnB was connected to a 1,000-year-old castle, and while the plumbing and electrical in the accommodation felt almost as old as the castle at times, it really did give you the feeling that you were having an authentic Tuscan countryside experience. For our first night in Tuscany, we decided to drive into Sienna to visit the famous Piazza del Campo and have some pasta for dinner. The next morning, Sandra, Alana and I set off to visit the local towns of Volterra and San Gimignano. This part of Tuscany is dotted with these medieval hilltop walled towns. We chose these two specifically to visit because Volterra had been featured in the Twilight series, and we had seen San Gimignano in many travel videos while we were researching the holiday. But we could have equally visited Montepulciano or Monteregione, as they were both nearby. In these towns it was clear to see how much food is an important part of the Italian culture. There were many stores that were selling truffle products, meats, pastas, cheese and wine. The main square in Volterra also had a market selling local favourites.
They're making sandwiches.
Bring the bread over
Go ahead and bust a move. Funny thing about love, when it comes and goes, you never know. So you gotta keep your heart exposed, and you can be sure there's no cause and no cure. And if it wants you, oh, it'll come and find you. Fall back just a little, don't wanna lead you on. Don't wanna push a feeling and make the feeling go.
Tuscany was the most impressive wine region that we have visited so far. Wine regions around the world share similarities in that they have fields of vineyards, but what made Tuscany different for us was these unique medieval towns that seem to be perched on every hilltop.
You never know when it's coming, but you sure know it when it does.
For our last night in Tuscany, we made an antipasto platter with breads, meats, cheeses, olives and artichokes that we had picked up on our travels during the day. The 3 of us sat outside, shared the platter and drank the local Tuscan vintage while watching the lights come on in nearby Sienna.